Okay, welcome back, dear friends. Today I'd like to go on our series of One Hop. The virtual machine would be Drifting Blues 6, and I will put the link into the description section below so that you can download the image. Before we start today's video, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate your help and support. So now let's get started. To save time, I have already imported this virtual machine into the VirtualBox. And I also configure its network adapter as host only and make sure its network adapter is in the same network as Kali Linux. So now I'd like to walk into the virtual machine of Kali Linux. As you can see, I have already identified the IP address of the virtual machine or target as 254 by the tool NetDiscover. And also I did the map scanning, I did the scene scanning, and all the version scan, and also the script scan, and did the comprehensive scan by specifying the option of -p-. From the map scanning results, as you can see, there is just only one open port on the target, which is 80 running HTTP surface. Of course, what we are going to do next is to do some enumeration for this port. So now let's open up our browser. And let's use the new private window. Okay, so Drifting Blues Tech, please don't hack. Enough is enough. And also we can check the source code of this page. And there is there's one comment saying that please hack VVM list GitHub instead. He and the army always hacking us. Of course, such a comment doesn't make any sense in terms of penetration for this virtual machine. So also we can try the robots file to see whether this target or this site has robots file. Let's hit enter. Excuse me. Yeah, it does have some interesting information. And also don't forget to add a .zip extension to your directory brute force. Okay, maybe we can try this one and open up another tab. Okay, this is the text pattern CMS, and also you can try like admin, the weak credentials, but it will fail. Okay, and also we can try like the login bypass technique. Password, but it will not succeed. Okay, so I think now can you see the author has already given us one hint. Don't forget to add the zip extension to the directory enumeration. So of course, what we are going to do next is to do the directory brute forcing or scanning, but also we need to, at the same time, we need to specify the extension. Okay, so now I'd like to use the GoBuster, the IP address, and I can specify the word list. Okay, and PHP. This time I'd like to add the zip extension as the author told us. Okay, in the robots file. Let's hit enter. Your robots Yeah, as you can see, there's some directories or files. So I think we need to pay close attention to this file, because this is just what the author has mentioned in the robots file. And we can copy. Oh, sorry. We can make a copy and go back here. Let's hit enter. Okay, download the file onto our Kali Linux. And now we can move this file to our working directory. And then we can unzip or decompress this file. Unzip spammer. But it's protected by password. It's okay. Now we need to crack the password with the John the Ripper too. But we need to convert this file into the hash value first, or hash file, hash format. And we can use the zip to John, and spammer redirect to the spammer hash. Okay, no problem. And then we can use the John the Ripper and use the raw queue as a word list to crack this file or this encrypted value. Let's hit enter. Very quick. We have already retrieved the password for this file. Okay, and then we can unzip again, and we can copy the password. Okay. Now we have already extract or decrypt this file and get the file of creds.txt, and we can cut this file. I think this should be the username and password, and we can use this credential to log in to the text pattern portal, Mayor and lion heart login. Okay, we can disable this prompt, and I think after we successfully log in as Mayor user to the text pattern CMS, at the bottom you can know the version of this CMS. We can search the vulnerability related to this CMS or this version to be specifically, and we can use the search sprite and the text pattern. And okay, there's some vulnerabilities which belongs to this CMS, and it's also this is the version, as we know from the home page of this portal. The version is 4.8.3. So now we can go back to our shell. We need to copy this exploit. Sorry, I need to confirm. Yeah, we can copy the path and use the M option to get the exploit code onto our working directory, and also like to change this script name to the exploit py, and we can exploit. And of course you can walk through this code or Python script, but we need to first to know how to use this script. So I'd like to locate the usage. Okay. Yeah, here usage, the Python 3 exploit.py, and the URL and the username. Of course, we have already know the username and password, and now we can run this script, and we can make a copy Yeah. And then the username is mayor, and the password is line heart. Let's hit enter. Yeah, authenticating to the target as mayor. Login successfully, but some errors prompt to us. Yeah, non-type object has no attribute replace. Of course, this script uses the Bob suite to find the string which is interesting to us. So we need to do some sort of debugging. It means that this part is none. So it says no attribute to replace. So of course we can make some debugging, and we can locate to the place where the error happened. I think should be here. Yeah. So I think we can how to do the debugging. You can print and you can print the R means the response variable, and print the response content, and to see we have already got the response information that we want. And then we can write quit and run this command again. As you can see, we successfully got the response. And also, as you can see, this method just find the script. And here, as you can see, the response string does have a script, for example, like JavaScript code. Let's scroll up. Yes, the first script and the second script. So I think also the first one, second one, and third one, and also, yeah, the first script, the second script, and the third script, and the fourth script. So why the script tell us we cannot find this pattern, okay, or this HTML tag. So maybe the index number is not right. So we can try. Of course, when I did this virtual machine, I tried from 1, 2, 3. You need to try and to get the right one. But now, to save time, I just tell you the accurate script. We need to, in other words, we need to, not here. Yeah, this, we need to modify the index number. Should be 3, not 2. Oh, sorry, 3. And now, write and quit. And now we can run this code again. Yeah, now it's working. We got the web shell. We can check the ID, and also we can check the current directory. And but I don't like the web shell. I'd like to spawn the normal shell. This will be very easy, and we can check the netcat. The netcat is installed on the target, and now we can open up another tab, go to our working directory, and can set up the listener by sudo. And now we can run the command to connect to our Kali Linux. Okay. Okay, now we have already got the collection from the virtual machine. And we can make this shell to be interactive. Okay, and now we can go to the home directory to do some very basic immersion, but there is only no other normal users. And also we can check the password file. As you can see, there is just the root user and also the system user. So also we can to get the version information of the kernel. Yeah, it's some sort of outdated version. This is the Debian 7, and also we can use lim. So I think we can make use of this the vulnerability. It must have the local vulnerability to give us the privilege escalation. And normally, when I cope with this situation, I find it means that if we know the virtual machine or the target, its version, the kernel version, is outdated or old, and then we can upgrade this shell to the Meterpreter, and then use the Meterpreter session, the module, the local privilege escalation suggester, and use this suggester module to identify the possible modules which can help us to elevate our privilege. But I can tell you, when I did this virtual machine the first time, I failed by this way. I failed to elevate our privilege. And if you want, and if you wish to see the related write-ups, I also will put the link of my write-up into the description section below, so you can get such information. But to save time in this video, I just show you how I elevate successfully the privilege to root user. And now we can go to of course, you also can do some other immersion. For example, like go to the web root directory to find any sensitive information or confidential information. But I didn't find that sort of information. And then now we can. I'd like to show you how I did this privilege escalation successfully. Let's go to the temporary directory, and we need to open up another shell, and copy my Limpiers shell script, and can set up the web server by Python. And now we can download this Limpiers shell script to our virtual machine. And port number, okay, no problem. And we can add the executable privilege to this file and run this script. Yeah, this script is very wonderful when we do the privilege escalation. Yeah, very quick. Have already completed. And now let's scroll up a bit to see can this script identify the misconfigurations or the vulnerability for our advantages. But as you can see, scroll up. Yeah, maybe we can use the dirty cow vulnerability and we can make a copy and go to our browser. Okay, let's download. Okay, no problem. And now maybe we can open up another tab and move this exploit file into our working directory and then upload this exploit file in C language to the virtual machine. This will be very easy because we have already set up the web server by Python. And now we can go back to our shell, I mean the virtual machine's shell, and can use the wget to, and put the address of Kali Linux, and I cannot remember the file name, so I just copy and paste in here, no problem. And of course you need to know how to compile this file. We can cat this file. Normally the instruction for compiling will be in the header section. Okay, we need to use this option. Now we can use GCC and output to exploit and paste in here the option. Okay, no problem. Just some sort of a warning. It's okay. And run this exploit. Of course, now the exploit is binary. And now hit enter. Now we successfully got the root shell. Go to the root directory. Cut the root flag here. Okay, so that's all I'd like to demonstrate in this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.